here you are again at another Common Hockey Game of the Week, and we got Doug Rigler in again tonight. And want to wish George Drysdale a quick recovery. He's got a little bit of pneumonia, and hopefully they're taking care of him at St. Anne's. A little recovery there, but George hopefully will be back with us in the near future. Doug, we've got the Swamp Rabbits in here for the weekend. 2 games, and we just looked at their record here. They were 2-14 in their last
since the start of
games.
January. Yeah, they've had some rough patches here. And again, how many times we've talked about all year, you can't look at a team's record. You have to show up and play hard every shift, or they can beat you.
Well, you said these games are the ones you got to win.
Yeah, these are the automatic ones that you look at. Teams that are struggling, you can't let them up. You want to kick them in the teeth right from the start of the game and not give them any hope of getting back into the game.
Yeah, kick them in the teeth. He's a Westerner. What do you expect? I didn't expect nothing less. But, you like you said, you got a team like that coming in tonight, and we've got Anthony Cortez, a new player from Indianapolis. We made a trade here, and he's a defenseman. Cody Saul, like you said a little bit ago, is out for a little while, hopefully getting back for the playoffs. But Gary trying to keep that defense tightened up a little bit.
Trying to keep it patched up between injuries and sickness. We've had Shasman back. They had a great article on him this last week. They're doing everything they can just to keep the ship upright. And through it all, we're winning games, which we needed to because Toledo has been winning their games. But we gave up a solid player in Nelson. It was a player that I'm sure a lot of teams were interested in. He's a great role player. And how often have we talked about whoever we have in the lineup, whether we get them from the Southern Professional League, everybody that Gary has got has filled a role and played solid, that they show that they belong. And that's the difference in this organization and a lot of the other ones that, they're not afraid to make a move. They're willing to give up a quality player to get a player that they need.
Well, the last couple weeks now anyway, Comets have been bouncing around into first and back to second, third, but really, they're really not far out of overall lead in the ECHL.
Well, and I think at this point in Gary's career, when you first started coaching at this level, you're super hungry and you're going 100 miles an hour. He's really set himself up nicely because he's very consistent, does his homework. He knows what players work for what they're trying to achieve here. And his big focus is, like they've been playing well, that you want to be peaking when it's coming to the playoffs. And even though we've struggled health-wise and injury-wise, we haven't dropped off on the consistency of playing. Even a couple games that we should have won that got away from us, we still played very well in those games other than maybe a slight mistake. And right now, from our position, we're splitting hairs on what we class as, we made a couple mistakes. These aren't the same mistakes we were making earlier in the year. We're playing good defensive hockey, and we still score a lot of goals.
Well, I was in the Comet office early this afternoon, and Gary'd come in after practice and say, hey, you're doing a great job, Gary, and a few other words, and Gary said, hey, it's the players doing the job for me.
Well, he lets them play. They know what their expectations are, and we have the great leadership. How many times have we talked about Shasma when he hasn't been in the lineup? What we missed was in the locker room, on the ice, on the bench. I think he's raised his game to a whole new level with saying, I'll play defense. People don't realize, even in a beer league game, how tough it is to play defense, let alone playing at this level where one mistake, like you said, could be a difference in the game, but he's doing what he needs to do to help this team win, and everybody's just tightening up, and it's been a lot of fun to watch. Our fans have got their money's worth.
Well, as Doug said, we rely a lot on Jamie Shafts, but unfortunately, I know he's going to be up the press box. We're going to have to see just what that's going to mean to tonight's game. The Greenville Swamp Rabbits in here tonight for Friday and Saturday, and we'll be right back with the start of the first period.
Please welcome tonight's hometown hero, Staff Sergeant Juliana Sostak.
Well, hello, Julianne. Welcome home. Glad you're back in the good old U.S. again. I just want you to know you are my hero. I love you very much, and I really can't wait to see you really soon. And one more thing, go Comets.
Sergeant Sostak is a Homestead High School graduate, has been in the Air Force for 6 years working as medical support staff. She's worked alongside NATO counterparts, including German, Spanish, and English Royal Forces, to help support Turkish Air Force security missions in Syria. Sergeant Sostak's most recent mission was in Turkey supporting air infrastructure. She returned home from her year-long deployment on February 21st. The Comet organization and our fans would like to thank you for your dedication to our country. Once again, please welcome Staff Sergeant Juliana Sostak. Now, fans, please rise and remove your hats and welcome the Woodland Elementary School Choir with the singing of our national anthem.
And that was Woodland Elementary with the national anthem. And the sergeant from the Air Force from Homestead High School. Starting in goal tonight for the Greenville Swamp Rabbits is Ty Reimer, number 30. He's got a 3.94 goals against average. He's played in 33 games. And he's going to have a lot of pressure on himself tonight. Quite a record they've got. And then, of course, in the other end, Michael Hauser, number 41. He's got a 2.79 goals against average. And he's played in 35 games. And they're doing a little ceremonial out there up the pink carpet, I should say.
For Vera Bradley.
For Vera Bradley, there you go. All the honorary pucks. They shake hands. Sean Sidlowski and Joe Bessaraba.
Well, and you look at the Swamp Rats, or Rabbits, call them Rats. Their record, I mean, before they kind of went on that tailspin, you know, losing 14 of 16 games, you know, you look at their record, it's still 20 wins, 29 losses.
Yeah.
You know, so they were cruising along pretty good. You don't know if they ran into some injuries, call-ups.
Well, ECHL has assigned referees tonight. Linesman Jake Davis, he's got 91 on his back.
My buddy.
And Patrick Richardson's got 82 on his back. He's on the other side. And referee in charge tonight, he's got what they call the floaties on his arms, the orange bands. That's Chris Pontus. He's wearing number 12. Let's see if we don't notice him tonight. That's always a good idea that we don't notice those referees. Comets put the heavy pressure on them.
Well, and you can see that the Comets want to come out flying so that we just do not give them any hope.
Just as you said that, they get their first shot on net. And Comets putting more pressure on it. Tinulin just dumps it in the corner. Oh, just.
Bobby Shea was jumping in.
Yeah, he likes to get in that offense. Leonard back picking it up. Comets just underway. wearing the pink uniform. Sean Sadlowski on the near side, just can't keep it in. This is a game, you know, Doug, if you're a scorer like Sadlowski and you're doing so well in the lead in the league, you want to try to get some opportunity to pad your lead if you can.
Well, you do, but you can't get in the mindset like, oh, their record is really bad, let's try and lighten them up. We still have to take care of what we do normally.
Right.
And as we've seen, we're going to score a lot of points, you know, just the way we play. But if guys start thinking, oh, they want to pad their points, that's usually when it backfires on you and nothing really happens.
That is the truth. Yeah, just keep doing what got you here, I guess, is what you're saying. Shea, that was yeah, it was
I think it was Lowney.
Lowney, yeah.
Yeah.
Lowney. Here's Thompson.
Moves it back so we can get a change.
Binkley on the far side. Right down the middle, picks it off.
Well, that was a suicide pass.
Yeah, it was.
That's how you get someone killed.
Yeah. You know, Comets not getting out of their own zone very well. Hauser trying to cut that angle down. Oh, boy, he should have given it the near side. Offside.
That was offside.
Yeah, thank you. 18:16 to go in period number 1. Stopped at the souvenir stand coming in tonight before everybody was coming in the doors. Bought a couple license plate brackets, and the girls there said, hey, we were watching the game with you guys, Quad City game. And I was thinking that those people that volunteer, for the most part, some of them get paid a little bit. They don't make big money, but they get to come to the Comet games free and stuff. They don't really get to see a lot of the games.
They're working all the time.
And they're always real busy, so they said, hey, we get a chance to watch. We try to watch if all possible. Well, and the new man is on the ice, Cortez, as he's playing a little defense now, jumping back into the defensive position.
Hauser lost his
side of that one, didn't he? Off the far side as they go for a change.
You know, this has been one of those weeks where we needed the number of days off, but you can see we're a little rusty. And just like last weekend, we just got to weather this first 5-7 minutes of the game and get back into our routine. Swamp Rabbits are throwing everything they can at us, trying to get an advantage.
Boy, right down the middle there, as they had a good opportunity. Hauser held them off on that one. Here's Shea going into the corner after him. Culkin and Cortez, both from the same neighborhood in Quebec. I guess they're old hockey buddies from way back. Kind of makes it nice. You go into a new team, you know at least one guy on the team. It's
makes the transition a lot easier.
Right down the middle, wrist shot. Good save by Hauser. Really cut that angle down, Doug. He came out of the net a little bit, and a lot of traffic there.
Well, and we've been on our heels because Swamp Rabbits know how dangerous our team is, and they're really trying to take the play to us. And they figure, hey, if we have the puck, the Comets can't score, which is a very basic way to look at it. But
it looks like they've been shut down the neutral zone, don't you think, quite a bit?
Well, if you do the tape on us and where we kind of get struggling is when you take away our speed, you just try making it an ugly game and just kind of hash it out. But I have no doubt that we will get on a roll, and once we start scoring, we score in bunches.
Yeah. Swamp Rabbits coming here tonight, as we said before, 20 wins, 29 losses, 3-1. They've got 44 points. Comets come in here tonight, 35-13, 2-1, 73 points. Like I say, they're only a few points out of first place overall in the ECHL. Not too shabby. And of course, Robbie Irons was saying a little bit ago, this is the time of year that some of the teams get back. Some of their players have been playing in the American League. So if they've got the right amount of games, I think you have to have 25.
Yeah, basically everybody that we have up is qualified for our roster.
Maggio, I think he's got to play one more game, I think Michael was telling me. But he should be able to make it between now and the deadline.
Which I think is the end of March.
Yep. Nice job. Sidlowski gets a shot off, deflected. Keeping it in.
Smart play, just put it in deep.
There's a big boy back there. McKay, 6'5", 220. Binkley with a nice shot. Boy, I thought they were going to get a rebound on that one. Right up the top of the line. Handling it.
The goalie's
They're going to hang on to that one.
Well, the thing I liked about that shot by Binkley, he wasn't trying to score because he was putting it on net. He put it on low, and the goaltender kicked out the rebound. We just need to have some bodies going there. Good shift by Sidlowski and Thompson and Waugh. Or out west, we just call it Roy.
But that ticks him off, doesn't it?
Yeah, hockey players are usually not politically correct.
Yeah, that's true. Face off to the right of Ty Reimer. Reimer's out of Edmonton, Alberta, your neck of the woods. Oh, went going down, no call. And Batista putting the pressure on. Oh, nice little, just got a tip of it, just enough to hold him off. Rabbit's getting a shot off, and Hauser's going to hang on to that. They'll pay a face off to his left.
Nice, easy save for him. He's seen the puck coming in all the way and seen that they're putting a little pressure on us, so he just held on to it, face off, and get some fresh legs out there.
15:09 to go in period one. Still no score. Comets have got a couple shots on the board there, but they're still being outshot by 2, 4-2, as the Swamp Rabbits. So many teams getting names nowadays that try to be politically correct, so nobody can't sue them. Not find too many rabbits on the legal side of the ledger, I guess.
This would be like a roller hockey team name going back a few years ago. But a lot of it is marketing.
Yeah. I always liked the Macon Whoopies as a nickname, was kind of a treat. The old Atlantic Coast League, I think, is what they were in. Oh, nice. Just out of the reach of Tinulin.
He anticipated where that was going.
Yeah, he did. Here's Binkley going in. Oh, thank you for covering on that. Was Cheek. He tries to make a move with a broken stick down there. Binkley brings it back. It's Tinulin. Oh, could not get it through the legs. Oh boy, there's a good chance. Offside, thank you.
Yeah, Greenville's got some small, fast forwards. A few of them have really been showing that they don't like to get hit. They don't really want to go to the front of the net where they might get chopped. And that could be one of the big reasons where they lose some close games, because as we tighten up in this part of the year, get into kind of playoff mode hockey, it's going to get a lot more physical and space is limited.
You know, Swamp Rabbits have 6 guys scratched for tonight's game. Comets with 2, Jamie Shaftsma and Justin Hodgman. Got to think it's Hodgman's. Oh, just barely offside. Kravchenko.
Well, Hodgman had a death in the family.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
His wife's grandmother just passed away, and I know the funeral and that was today. So,
you know, Frankie's are pretty good with a lot of that personal stuff, and much more so than some other teams, I guess. Here's Binkley, just goes to the far side, trying to get a pick off here. Here's Sidlowski. We're out to Binkley again. Oh.
Good job by Thompson. He just missed the deflection, but put the puck back to Binkley, and he drove to the net. So
He's such a big kid. Oh my gosh. Handles himself well.
well, and so strong on his skates.
Well, he's had a great season. Great season.
So many guys the last few years have been having career years when they come play for the Comets because it's really a very basic type system that we play, and we just have to excel at the details, and that's one thing that Gary expects out of these guys. Let's follow the game plan, work hard, and we got the skill to go with it.
Well, Wah got tossed out of that one. And here it's a 3-on-2 as we can, Desjardins coming back. Covering that well. Ooh, nice block into the corner. Good move by Hauser. Leonard goes to the far side. Shea trying to get it moved out of the zone.
Killed.
I guess so.
A nice suicide pass.
Right up the behind and between the legs, and he's trying to look for the puck, and he gets blasted at the same time. But
here we go.
Here we go. Here's Wah. And it gets blocked. And then the near side. Here's Desjardins. Out to the point. Oh.
Good move. I like that.
He was just throwing it out there trying to get a. Oh, I like that.
Ooh, off the crossbar.
That was Shea really playing that well. Just dumping it in as Leonard, as Comets go for a complete change there.
And you can tell each shift we're getting stronger.
Yep. Here's Tinulin, nice pass. What a, oh my gosh. How did that not go in? Tinulin, great pass to the slot. Well, ooh, gosh, going down was Raza, and kind of had the bad spot there, but picking it up there is Murphy. Murphy can't get a good pass on. Here we go, behind you. There we go.
Someone get it.
Yeah. Cheek goes off a skate, right out in front. Boomer, right. Oh boy.
Off a body.
Tinulin into the corner. Oh.
Off someone's stick.
That went off. That definitely wasn't intended to go out that way. Now Hauser just throws it into the corner. The Comets move it out of the zone. Oh, hit a referee. That's a good way to play it, off the body of the ref.
Yep. Hit the ref, pass back to yourself.
Yeah. There was a good hit there. Good off the boards. Here we go, putting some pressure on Sidlowski. Comets putting the pressure on. Swamp Rabbits pick it up. Oh, right on the near side. Wrist shot goes wide. Garrett Clement, number 28. Yeah, that shot off.
Number 9 for them has got a lot of speed.
Here's Echenberry. That's an unusual name. Nice tip off that one. Echenberry couldn't handle that. Here you go, Kays. 2-on-3. Batista into the corner.
Nope, hand on it.
Well, no penalties called. It's just been up and down, pretty rapid here. Batista. Oh, he was trying to hit Desjardins on the near side. Oh, and Hauser's going to hang on that. Made himself over to the other side, Doug, pretty well. He was covering the near post and then got to the far post
as
pretty
he's
quick.
going around, was just trying to bank it in off him coming in. Down at this end, the one adjustment we need to make is if we get the puck in below the hash marks, like we've always said every game, nobody can play with us. We're trying to get a little too fancy. The guy was kind of open, but coming rink wide, can't get a lot on it. They stepped up, intercepted, went down, and had a scoring chance.
Well, they go for a TV timeout, and the referees get a little refreshment.
Gary and Ben are comparing notes over on the bench of some of the adjustments that they need to do. But again, if we carry it in deep, their defenseman can't stay with us, and we're going to open it up. But we're getting a little too fancy. And I'd say we've probably turned the puck over about 8 or 9 times within about 5 feet of the blue line. In the speed that Greenville has, we're just kind of playing with fire. We don't want to give them any hope.
Well, like you said earlier in the period that we get a couple, it's going to be open the dam on that one, I think. And I think you're right. But
well, and especially with Greenville,
they're
going to, if we get a couple quick ones on them, they're going to think, oh crap, here we go again. You know, and it's a mental thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, players have to learn how to win. You know, and when you have that in your mind, you think you're going to win every game.
Well, yeah, because you look at the times we scored in the last 30 seconds of a period or whatever it might be to, you know, regain maybe the lead or to get close to get back into the game anyway. Comets have done that numerous times. Look at that nice pass. Laraz just tips it into the corner. Now they've got to bring it out. That's a traffic jam. Now bringing it out is Tinulin.
Regroup.
Here's Shea. Bobby Shea, Bowling Green.
Get the feet moving.
Nice pass.
Goaltender going to hang on to it. And you can kind of see the chess match between the two coaches. Good friends growing up through high school. Brian Gratz, Fort Wayne kid.
That's right, I forgot.
You
Apologize, Brian.
You know, and he's done very well. You know, and I'm sure they talk on a regular basis, but during the game, no such thing as a friendship.
That's right.
You want those bragging rights.
Yeah, this is something you're never going to see again. Two coaches from the same city playing against each other.
For the same high school
right.
team. They both played at Northside. So,
isn't that a riot?
Brian was a goaltender and Gary was a defenseman.
Well, I worked with Brian on my college prospects. He ended up playing at Penn State at the club level. Then I think they went to Division I while he was there. So
yeah, he played very well.
Did real well. Dan Gratz, his father, he had a body shop business. On the far side.
Stay on side.
Oh, right there. Oh, boy. Couple great opportunities.
And again, beautiful shot by Silowski. He knew he didn't have a good scoring chance. He put it low. The rebound was right there. Thompson just kind of fanned on it.
Sean might have got smacked there. He is going back to the locker room. Might have hurt his hand. And I hope he's okay.
That's probably the one coach in Brian's career that actually cut him from a team.
You were?
Oh, and I heard about it from his mother.
I bet.
You know,
I bet.
All sorts of talent, but that was real early in his high school career. And from there, he went on to do great things, but he wasn't working that hard in the tryouts, and other goaltenders beat him out.
Yep.
He had the most talent out of them all.
Well, as Moose Boudreau would say, you learn a lot when you get cut or fired. And
you know, but good kid.
yeah.
You know, it's just one of those things that, you know, especially here in Fort Wayne, nobody was ever really held accountable because in most cases on teams you only had your core players and everybody made the team.
Yep. Culkin wrist shot. Trying to get a nice one off there. No hand pass there as it hit a Greenville player. Ooh, nice getting out of that hit.
Ooh, dangerous pass.
Yeah. Ooh, nice little move there. And here's Desjardins picking that up into the line. Ooh, big hit. Almost off to the races. And Comets into the.
Nice
Oh
deflection
boy,
going
nice
to the net.
deflection. On
But
the near
good
side.
tempo. We're out shooting them 10-6 now, and they had the first 5 shots of the game. Here we go.
Here's Cheek. Oh! Boy! La Raza from Cheek.
Cheek did all the work, and La Raza still has to bury it, but goaltender has to go with Cheek, because if he doesn't, Cheek's going to bury it, but the goaltender commits. And it's a tap in.
Right then, you got to think, are they talking to each other on the way down there, you know? And because if Cheek dropped that and La Raza overskates it, oh my gosh.
Then he's never going to get another pass again.
Yeah. Well, Comets with 11 shots credited to themselves on that one. Just out of the reach of Thompson. Ooh, nice slash there. I like that.
Yeah, especially no penalty called.
Yeah. No offside.
Oh, I thought they're calling it, but they waved it off.
It's a 2-on-2. Shazowski, I'll tell you, I love watching that kid handle the puck. It's good to see him back on the ice, too. He's
Well, it's going to take a lot to get a hockey player out of this game. You know, everybody wants to do their job.
On the far side, good job at dumping the puck in.
But that goal definitely woke up this crowd.
Yes.
A fairly solid crowd for a Friday night.
Yep.
But our goal really started back in our zone where we had a forward back helping out the D. We stood their guy up, the puck got loose, and all of a sudden it's chipped out and we had a 2-on-0.
Otto says the linesman might have got popped there, and we didn't see that. So apparently, Batista getting away with that one. Could have been a pull down, but
that could have been hooking, holding, tripping.
They're onside. Wrist shot. Oh, and Hauser should have had that one, Doug.
Well, it got deflected in front. He was going with it. And I don't know if it went off our defenseman's stick or one of their guys, but it got deflected way out high, and he was already making the commitment to the shot where the shot was going, and it totally went the other direction.
Well, I know we'd like to have that one back.
Watch the replay up here on the.
Yep, it did. It got hit at the last moment.
Yeah, I think it was one of their guys. So, you know, good play by them, and you know, just one of those goals. Can't really blame anybody. You know, they got their stick on it and just deflected it enough.
There's one of the fans getting fired up again. Let's go, boys, he says. Bringing it into the zone is Johnson, Matt Johnson. Tinley was going to hit that one. That was a good move there. Wrist shot.
Right off the head. Goaltender's mask comes off, so stoppage of play. And in this line with Tinulin and them out there, it's going to be very dangerous, and we need them to keep playing like they have been playing. And I expect that they're going to get some more good scoring chances and bury it. You know, give Greenville credit. They're battling hard this first period. And I have no doubt in my mind we're the better team, and we keep sticking to our game plan. We'll put multiple goals together here.
How happy can you be when you're a player like Cortez coming to a team that's competing for the league championship?
Well, and it's just on the other side, you got Nelson going from the top team to a team that, okay, we're going to be in the playoff or in the golf course.
Yeah, a little quicker than everybody else, but yeah, that's a luck of the draw, as they say. Oh, just overskating.
Well, the thing is, a team wanted Nelson, and it worked out for both teams.
Murphy to Johnson, gets a shot off, and it's deflected up into the netting.
There we go, a little activity in front of the net. Their player trying to crowd our goaltender. Defenseman saying, I don't think so.
Shea there, yep.
Number 32, Matt Johnson. Took a pretty good cross check across the lower back and the hips.
He's from Clinton Township. I think that's the same place that Sidalski's from. That area around Detroit. A lot of good hockey up there. Into the corner. Case pick it up. Offside. Comes
there we
back.
go, gives us a chance to regroup.
4:03 to go. Here's Shea, far side. Boy, surprised you get that picked off.
Well, Swamp Rabbits, you can tell that.
Oh boy! I thought it was going to go in. Yeah, he couldn't slow him down. Couldn't get in his way. Oh, I thought that was going to go in.
Getting a little sloppy.
3:30 to go in the period. The near side. Here's Binkley. Just throws it all the way around.
We're going for a change. Smart play by the other guys.
There's Tinulan pursuing it. Lowney back.
Waving off the icing.
Here's Binkley again on the near side. Cheek. Well, jumping into it's Cortez. Couldn't get to it quick enough. Here's La Raza. Throws it back. Well, that's one way to play it.
Well, when you got a goaltender that can handle the puck, really comes in handy. What the heck was that?
I don't know. They're going to call that icing, and I don't know why they wanted to do that. 2:45 to go in the period. Comets won. The Swamp Rabbits won. Face off the right of Michael Hauser.
And so far in this game, you can really tell how much we're missing Jamie Shaftsmouth there, just on a lot of the little things, intensity and directing traffic out on the ice. But it gives someone else a chance to step up and do the job.
Here's Cheek, nice move to the corner. Nice pass to the defense. Here's Binkley after it in the corner. Cheek again, playing the body. Gets the puck. Binkley off to the wing. Here's Tinulan. He can wheel. Nice move. Picks it up in the corner. There's where you got to play the body, I think, Doug. Don't you?
Yeah, you got to make sure you don't let them get. Here we go.
Oh.
Puck's doing a lot of bouncing out there tonight. Good check.
Nice move by Tinulan, getting open.
How did he get through that traffic?
Then he gave it away.
And now he's got it back.
And then he lost it again. Here's Culkin, shot from the point.
Yeah, we had no traffic in front, but again, Tinulan's one of those players that he's used to moving in small spaces, and he just keeps control of the puck, doesn't get rattled. You know, you always hear stories from years ago with Lenny Thornton that, it was like he had the puck on a string that you just couldn't take it away. Even in the old-timer games when I first retired, the things he could do with the puck, you just stood there and go,
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine what he was like in his prime.
Oh, yeah. Played against Bob Bailey for the Dayton Gems, and he was a lot like that. He can handle the puck. Here's Leonard. Got it back into the corner. On the near side. Batista. Here's Leonard, far
Greenville's got
side.
very active sticks. They're not giving us a whole lot of room of anything out there.
1:20 to go in the period. Comets need to get on the board again one more time. Here we go.
Good puck
Desjardins.
movement.
Off to Batista. I like how he's trying to position. There's a good
Hello.
hit. Wow, with a big shot.
That one's off the goalie. Looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, he might have caught
He
that
took
off the top of the head.
right in the mask. And he went down quick.
Yeah, he did.
You can definitely tell his bell was rung on that one.
Oh, yeah. Get that, Otto. Maybe we can show that one over.
Sure, the trainers come out with some smelling salts to kind of get him back. Well, and the key for us now is get some quick shots on him and see if we can catch him kind of groggy and that he's not moving as well as he's been moving. Because that was a solid shot. And,
Oh, yeah.
and as soon as it hit him, you just seen him kind of collapse down and you knew that.
Yeah,
his
he
bell
went
was
horizontal right away.
You know, sometimes you see players that kind of will try to milk it or fake it, but that wasn't. I mean, that hit him probably right in the jaw, and it buckled his knees pretty quick.
Why anybody want to play that? Otto, you're too smart. to
Yeah,
play.
Otto's talking to her. Yeah, he would be a goaltender, and guess what? I'm not shocked.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and Otto
Believe
thinks
me, if it
it's,
was
stand
that
there and
easy,
look
huh?
good. Well, I think he better learn how to just stand there then, because I don't know on the looks. There
Look
we
at
go.
Sidlowski. Oh, look at that! Oh, jeez. He made the pass, though. Did you see Sean? Oh, my God.
He's trying to get it to the net because he knows the goaltender's bell was kind of rung.
Here's Thompson. Hey, they're taking the body anyway. Here's Thompson, still has it. It's Shea on the point. Oh. 29 seconds to go. Kravchenko brings it all the way back. Oh, that was. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. That definitely will give a coach gray hair.
Still no penalty been called yet with 10 seconds to go. Looks like it's going to be a 1-1 tie going into the second period. And
Up into the stands.
that'll be it as La Raza gets it tipped off into the stands.
Well, we got lucky in that last minute.
Oh,
Kravchenko coughed up the puck right in the slot, and I think the only thing that really saved us other than the crossbar was their guy was so shocked he got the puck, he wasn't ready to shoot.
oh boy. Well, let's see what happens. Comets 1, Greenville 1, going into period number 2. 13-8 on the shots, and the Comets lead that. We'll be right back with period number 2. And here we are back with the start of the second period. Comets 1, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 1, and as Doug so correctly mentioned before in the first period, Brian Gratz, the coach of the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, and
And a very good coach.
Gary Graham, both from the same city. And I was
There we
telling,
go, driving.
I was telling Blake, though, upstairs, I can't see that happening too often in the United States, where two coaches from the same city are
Well,
playing
especially
each other.
in the
Canada, I
Midwest.
can understand.
Yeah, especially from the Midwest, but, you know, Brian went and had a good college career. You know, some people will say, oh, it's club hockey. very good
went,
club hockey.
It went Division I, though. I mean, it was club hockey, but it also went Division. Oh, wait a minute, guys, come on.
Getting a little sloppy.
Yeah.
Well, it makes that transition to Division I a little bit easier when someone gives the program $88 million to build the
Well, it was
hockey.
nice of Dan T. Gratz to do that, and I really appreciate. I'm sure they appreciate that.
But Brian, over the years, I mean, he's earned his way to what
yeah.
he's doing. Great coach.
Oh, he was
First-
coaching down Evansville too, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Coaching Evansville too.
But first period, he had his team playing very well, had the Comets on their heels, but he knows exactly what we're going to be doing. So he's taken away the rink-wide passes. We keep trying to force it. His guys are playing great position, and that's just a sign that they're very well coached, regardless of what's happened in the last 17 games.
Yeah, these guys have definitely struggled. 2-14 in the last 16 games, and this is number 17.
This ref is not calling anything both ways.
He has
so.
not called anything at all. Thomas bringing it out. Oh, it's that little stuff, Doug. Why didn't he go off the boards? Because
and that's the difference in this game. We're trying to get fancy at the blue line, where we're playing a team that has been struggling. You know that team's going to come out and play hard, which Brian has.
Well, they got to lose, yeah.
Get it in deep. No team can play with us. When we get the puck down below the hash marks, we have too much strength and too much size.
Well, there I thought the winger should have gone off the boards. Instead, he tried to work down the middle.
We're trying to get too fancy.
Put a guy offside. Hard off the boards there, and out to number 7, Brendan Kodek. Regina, Saskatchewan. Nice little pass off from Sean Sadowski. Bring it down the middle. Over in the corner.
Good job just moving it around.
To the near side. Lowney takes a shot off the post.
Very heads up play. Seen that the goalie was not back in the net. He was just throwing it there.
Here's Lowney trying to push it off there. Wide into the corner, out to the point. Lowney passes it off. Cal can get a nice shot there as they bring
we
it
didn't
out.
have any traffic in front of the net, but we're starting to tighten up in parts of defensively.
Boy, there's those crazy passes.
Well, and Brian's got his players playing right down the middle, and they're very active. You know, they see that pass coming because they know our guys love to make that pass.
Coming out the near side. They couldn't hold it in.
Gonna call it icing.
And it will be all the way back down to the...
And so what we need to do is with them taking away the neutral zone, and when we're talking about that they're taking away, they have one guy standing right in the middle of the neutral zone to intercept those rink-wide passes. Short passes, use our speed. We're going to catch their guys flat-footed and then just chip it into their zone and out-skate them to the puck. They can't out-muscle us down in the corner.
Nice off the plexiglass. Nice play by Ganley, taking the man off the play there. Whoa, about lost his balance. Desjard just tips as it goes in. Little interference there, no call. Again, no penalties at this time anyway. Here's Ganley on the near side. Pass it off.
Good job.
Here's Desjardins on the near side to La Raza.
Put it on net. There we go.
Keeps it, it's live. It's still live. Here's Leonard out to the point.
Didn't get it through.
Deflected there. Here's La Raza. He's going to take it in. Drops it off. Comets wearing their pink jersey tonight, so will be auctioned off. Just out of the reach of Cheek. Trevor Cheek. Oh, McDonald. Oh, just about hit each other. Woo.
Good job, McDonald driving to the net.
They go for a change on the point. Far side. Hauser just slow it down a little bit. Let him regroup. finish up their change.
Well, on the one shot by La Raza, the great thing was we had 2 guys going to the net, and we did get a couple of shots off the rebound. We keep playing like that, we're going to score a lot of goals.
Comets are doubling up on the shots on goal, 16-8. Still
Yeah, we've had
1-1.
3 this period. They haven't had any so far. Very tight defensively.
Yes. Not exactly what I thought. Offside, big time. Nice, Kravchenko, nice job, keep it onside.
Again, we're trying to get a little too fancy.
Oh, that looking up the netting. Face off, should be inside. I think it might got deflected.
Well, I like the fact that he was just putting the puck to the net. We got to go really to the basics right now of just put the puck to the net and make them make the play. Because we keep doing that, I can guarantee you, we get a couple goals on this team, it's going to snowball.
Face off to left of Ty Reimer. Nice poke check there. Trying to come in the short side. Out to the point. That's the new man, Cortez. We're at 15. Old Dave Norris's number.
Great idea.
I was thinking Norris was 15 and 14. Out to the point,
Nice
Sadlowski!
Again, we had a lot of traffic in front of the net. He shot it low, got a heavy shot, but Thompson and Culkin, I think, really made that play because they controlled the puck, and now we just need to go.
Well, that puts Sean on leading the team in goals. He's got 25 now. They'll still give him the credit for that one. I don't think it touched anyone. Yeah, good shot. Right down the middle. Comes back.
Had lots of traffic in front of the goalie. He was just looking for it, couldn't get set.
Ortiz with his first assist.
New guy, even more excited to be with a contending team.
Yes. Nice wind up.
Quick one-timer, they got their stick on it. And like we've said, after any goal, the next shift is very important for both teams. We want to keep putting the pressure on them. We don't want to give them any chance or any hope in the game. If we get 1 or 2 more goals, you'll see a real air go out of their game because they've played very well. And they've got a really good game plan going against the Comets.
Still 15:06 to go in the period. To the right of goaltender Ty Reimer.
Nice deflection.
One over it. There's Cheek. Let's see if he can't keep it in. Binkley back to pick it up. Nice play there, Doug. He probably, kept possession of the puck anyway, even though we did come back in our own zone. Oh, off the skate of Desjardins, or La Raza, I should say. As he puts pressure on him. La Raza gets it back. Oh.
Good idea, going back door to Cheek.
That was a tough one to catch on that one. La Raza putting the pressure on him as they go off.
Lots of time.
Here's Tinuland down the left side. Loses it. Here's one-on-one. Walsh drops it off. Nice pass. Oh, Comets lucky on that one. And Lowney
they
picks
started
it up.
getting fancy like us and too many passes.
They're saying that's no ice.
Tinuland just got a stick on it. He was going for the home run.
Here's Leonard back. Protects the puck.
Good
Brings it
job.
up.
Here goes
Here's
Cheek.
I like that. That's a good one. Thompson goes in after it. Far side. Kravchenko gets it back. Thompson. Sidlowski. Oh, God, here
Well,
we
you
go.
just never know what he's going to do.
Look at that. And he gets it back. And he throws the man off. Jeez, how strong is that, Doug? Oh.
Well, that's one of those plays that you're going to hit someone and you're not expecting him to kind of come back at you. And
Yeah, he's got the puck and he makes the check. Well, I'll tell you what, Doug, it's the hockey fan in me. I'd love to see a guy like Sean Sidlowski do what you did, make his home here in Fort Wayne, and after his hockey career is over with.
Which makes it close to his hometown up in the Detroit area. But he's been a great leader for this team.
He's still got a lot of time left, too, with only 26. He's really got another 9 years, maybe 10 years to play. If he can follow like Shaftsma.
Shaftsma's
35.
He's kind of the exception.
I think it was all that European play that enabled him to play longer. Nice pursuit after the puck there.
Again, they got guys that just do not want to get hit, and that's what's affecting their lineup. And I'm sure Brian is just, pulling his hair out.
Oh, nice pass. Opens it up on the side. Batista. Oh, that's a tough coming across like that, trying to catch a pass and to get the shot off without really trying to control it at first. Backhanded into the zone, Desjardins. Trying to give himself some room. Off the boards lately. It's 3-on-2. As Waugh comes back to help out defensively. Here's Tinulin.
All by himself.
Jeez. That was a fake pass. La Raza off the boards.
Chief just trying to leave it for Tinulin, thinking their guys are going to chase after him. Going to be icing.
Comes back as Binkley touches it. 11:43 to go in period 2. Comets 2. The Swamp Rabbits 1.
Well, Randy, this week there's been a lot of great hockey during the Olympics. The women's hockey team winning a shootout over Canada.
I know. I really kind of felt sorry for Canada, to tell you the truth. Pretty tough. I hate to see a big game like that go down to a shootout.
But it's your international rules. But
yeah,
third period and overtime, the U.S. women's were really taking it to the Canadian team.
Yeah, I just think it's a terrible way to finish a hockey game. I think it needs to be played till the end, especially gold medal. My gosh.
But the U.S.'s second win in 6 tries. They won the first one, and then Canada won the next 4. But again, in Canada, there was a lot of backlash that they got the silver.
I think that's the first Olympics that Haley Wickenheiser hasn't played in.
Well, she played forever. But the
did.
thing people don't understand is how close those two teams are skill-wise and everything, that the gold medal game goes to a shootout to decide it. And, tip your hats to the American girls. They just wanted a little bit more. Splitting hairs when you say, they wanted a little bit more, but they're hungry that they wanted to win that gold, and now they got bragging rights for the next 4 years.
It's always a very competitive game when those two get together. You got to wonder I would imagine they're still friends off the ice. You got to imagine that because they probably play against each other numerous times.
Well, it's like a couple of the commentators were talking about even before the game would so many of them play college against each other, and now there's women's professional leagues.
Sidlowski, what? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice move.
Oh, Shea. And he drew a penalty, Doug. He drew a penalty.
Well, driving to the net, he made him, and that's what we need from the players. Instead of getting fancy, you have that slight opening, drive to the net, because if you don't get a scoring chance, they're going to have to take a penalty, and that's what happened.
Yeah, I think Shea has really, this season, got better and better as the season's worn on. He's really impressed me.
Well, I think it was more a mental aspect for him, adjusting, because he played a lot in the American Hockey League, that this is where he's at. Just play the best you can, because the skill has always been there.
I'll show you how to replay there. On the near side, Tinulin with it. Boy, it was...
Just fanned on it.
Just did not get a good shot there.
Good patience.
Kalkin out in the point. Well, the Comets kept it moving. That's good. Here's Kalkin, far side.
Oh, get your stick down and be ready for it.
Here's Kalkin again, playing a lone point man almost, I think.
He's
Nice.
got to hit the net.
And Greenville just throws it lightly down to the other end.
But good patience on our power play.
Here's Kalkin with it. Style to reach Kravchenko onside.
Yep,
oh boy!
That extra move.
He made that little move, horizontal
Pulled the
move.
pack,
Yep.
pulled the puck back, and didn't clear the blue line.
That little lateral move kills you every time. Has a friend up here, young lady, trying to pick up some pointers of the taping of the Comet games. Not sure how many Comet games she's been to. Her second, he says.
We
Here's
need
Shea.
someone up here that knows what they're doing.
Otto, I didn't say that.
No, he probably gets bored.
Yeah. There's Shea with it. On the near side to Waugh. Right down the middle. That's where I like to see the move. Get inside the blue line, make that move. Oh, off the skate. Kravchenko. Oh.
No, don't worry about the no call. Just get up and get the puck.
Out to the point. Shea with a big, Sidlowski, I should say, with a big slapper. And there's Shea moving it.
There you go, nice
Here's
move.
Lowney with it. Nice, easy shot right in the old bread basket. 8:20 to go in period number 2. Comets
In the
with
Swamp
20.
Rabbits,
They haven't had a shot
They
yet.
haven't had a shot yet this period. We've been controlling most of the play.
It's 20-8 on the shots right now. Comets have only had 7, Greenville none. As we have a TV timeout.
The Greenville is playing very tight defense, and Greenville, to be honest with you, is probably very happy. It's just a 1-goal game.
Oh yeah.
And their goal is if we can get into the third period and it's a close game, they look at that as winning. And what they'd class as close is if they're within 1 goal, they think, okay, we still have a shot to steal some points.
Taking a look at the bench there, and what are the assignments of some of these assistant coaches, Doug, would you assume, down there?
Well, a lot of times with Legault down towards the defenseman, he's working a lot with them. Ben, I'm sure, is, without knowing for positive, has a lot to do with like the special teams and see what's going on from his perspective with the forwards. And Gary's just overseeing everything. He's got his hands in a little bit of everything. But in this day and age, you need assistants that you can let take care of the forwards, the defensemen, because one coach cannot do it all now.
Yeah, you're not going to see one coach. You're not going to see the days of the player coach, that's for sure.
Those have long gone.
The hours of video and everything are crazy.
Gary uses that to the max. Picking it up there is Walsh. Walsh gets it back. Nice easy dump into the zone. Again, Greenville has not had a shot on net, credit to their account. Comets getting inside. Oh boy. Nice pursuit. Picking it up. I'm not even going to attempt to say the guy's name. P-R-A-P-A-V-E-S-S-I-S.
Yes.
Pappy. Raza takes a turn behind the net. Oh, and he put that backhand.
Well, he was hoping he was going to throw it. Cheek was more to the front of the net with Raza coming out, but again, we're playing smart. We're starting to take away the neutral zone where Swamp Rapids guys are trying to throw it right across the middle. We're intercepting going the other way.
Now 7:33 remaining in period 2. Cody Saul upstairs. I talked to him for a moment, talked about going in for surgery. Should be out about 3 weeks, he says, which is kind of nice to say. Shouldn't take you too much to get back into playing shape. Nice contact there as Thompson goes down. Picking it up now is Barasaba.
There we go. 3-on-1.
Here's Thompson.
3-on-2.
Too hard. Tinulan just on the near side. Here's Leonard. Back to Thompson. Oh. Well, they got it free. Taking it in as Jasper. Makes a nice little move and doesn't come up with a puck. Greenville made a move there. There's on the near side, Sidlowski. Leonard takes it inside, just about got offside. There's a trip, no call.
Nice
oh,
goal.
And it's another wrist shot. Looks like Culkin's going to get it.
Kurchenko might have deflected that in front of the net, but
I'm going to wait.
If he didn't deflect it, he messed up the goaltender's vision and he couldn't see where the puck was. So we'll see who gets credited with the goal.
Well,
Kurchenko, so he did get the deflection, but again, we're moving the puck, putting the puck to the net with bodies in front of this goaltender.
well, we'll see. We'll have to listen to Larry to mention who the scorer is. Kravchenko gets it, 24.
Assisting on the goal, number 55, Brian Culkin. And number 9, Mason Baptista. Time of goal, 13 minutes, 48 seconds. Scored by 24, Kravchenko. Assist 55, Culkin.
Well, they had their first shot on goal.
Well, it was going wide, so
Yeah.
do they get it counted?
Well, it hit the goaltender. I guess they're not going to count it, looks like. Well, you know, the way I feel, if the goalie wasn't there, it would not have gone in. So that's kind of the way I think they look at that.
He hit it, but it was on the outside of the net, so.
Hit it with the shoulder, yep. So they're not going to count that one.
But again, we talked about it, we'll score goals in bunches. We got one quick goal, now all of a sudden we came back with another one. It's 3-1. We're out shooting them 13-0. I'd still say they should get one shot credit, but still 13-1 so far, 5 minutes left in the period.
Here's Batista going in there after it. And he gets it back, bounces it. And
Nice
she
shot.
got a nice shot off. He's faking on the pass there. Downey gets to the far side. Batista on the far side. Binkley, and it's a wrist shot or a slap shot from the point.
And goaltender deflected it up into the netting thing. Okay, let's just get a whistle because I'm getting tired.
29-8 on the shots, and yes, they did not count that Greenfield shot on Hauser's left shoulder. I'm sure Hauser counted it. Of course, if it hit his shoulder and going over his shoulder into the net, then it'd been a goal. But it was
maybe
not yeah, maybe. It was not directly on the net. Picking it up there is Walsh again. Right up the middle. Here's Tinulin picking it off. Komets on side. On the near side. Komets really putting the pressure on it.
Well, we're using our speed.
Kravchenko. Here's Kravchenko with it. Slapper from the point.
And I like the fact that the shots are low. Nice shot.
Boy, right
good
in
pass.
front as shot number 31. Nice tip. That's offside. Thank you. Good call.
Well, in the things we're doing, the adjustments Gary and his staff have made, is we're keeping it real simple and we're outworking them. You know, we're not getting too fancy. Both our goals that we scored on were basically simple shots going to the net, but we had traffic. Broke the goaltender's vision, so he couldn't get a good read on it. Sean overpowered him. The last one was just a simple deflection. The goalie was there.
Dumping it in is Ganley. In the corner, trying to move the puck around is Johnson. He gets it freed up. Komets. Sadowski puts the forecheck on there. On the near side, Sadowski off the board.
Just chips it up. Smart play.
McDonald, I'm sorry. On the near side, picking it up is Nod.
They're going for a change, lots of time.
Here's Colton behind the net. Far side. Right down the middle, Waugh couldn't hang on onto the puck. And they couldn't keep it under control. Nice. Onside? Yes, they are. Desjardins, a wrist shot.
He's going high.
Desjardins gets it back, tips around this near side here. Lowney with it. Oh, and Batista picks that off. Gets it back to Desjardins, out to the point. The high slot.
That one hurt.
Oh. Oh, man, Doug, I'm feeling for the guy. Oh, Desjardins gets a big slice and missed. Komets pick it up again. Out to the point.
Walk in.
Take it in.
We need to get some fresh legs out there.
Both teams. Binkley off the boards. Ah! There,
Good job
lucked out on that. Oh, what a nice move there. Here's Kravchenko, takes it into the net. Oh!
I like that shot.
And she kept it in, for a moment anyway. Whoa! Raza makes a nice move as Flanagan had to jump over him.
Well, Flanagan was just bailing out.
Yeah. Here's Leonard. Come on, guys. Oh, boy, I'm glad he lost his balance there.
Well, it definitely wasn't going to be a tripping penalty.
No.
Again, another player that if he paid the price, he would have drawn a penalty or got a good scoring chance.
Yeah. He's had a great opportunity there. Oh, nice job. And Kravchenko made that move. Here's Thompson after it.
Got too fancy.
Culkin doing a nice job on his man there in the corner. Watch those kickboards there.
Well, a lot of players, both teams are falling a lot tonight.
Oh. Boy, Wall lost the stick on that one. Got it back. to shoot it. Nice.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot at his head.
I can't. Wow, lost the stick. Went back over there. Couldn't believe there wasn't a call for interference or something. Then comes back, picks the stick up, and then gets a shot off. That was pretty cool. Oh. Face off to the left of Ty Reimer. Still, no shots being credited to Greenville in the second period. Komets with 33. Pretty much a number you normally see at the end of a third period as shots go. Komets in the corner, out to the point. Turn around.
Nice save.
Wow. Under 30 seconds to go.
Nice move.
Yeah.
Calkins dangling.
Yeah. And with McDonald. No, that's going to be an icing. As it comes back with 11.3 seconds to go.
He was guessing that our winger was going to come off the boards and go right up the middle. Would have been a heck of a play, but these guys are a little gassed. So we got 11 seconds to get out of this period. And going to the third period has been our strongest period all year.
Indianapolis played last night. They did some scoring. They won 8-7 over Quad City. That's kind of unusual.
Good defense there.
Yeah, for Indianapolis. Oh, a little extra there at the end.
A little recreation.
Derek Sutliff, number 8, doing a little of the pushing around. Shots in that period.
Well, we started doing the things we needed to do. Use our speed and strength, get the puck deep in their zone. I think our guys keeping track of shots, they got at least one, I know, hit our goaltender. But,
yeah.
But again, a good solid period by us. We're doing what we need to do. We've got a 3-1 lead. Now we just need to pour it on in the third period, play our game.
Third period is always our strong period, Doug.
And as a coach, that's what you want to see.
Oh, that's for sure. 3-1 Komets over the Swamp Rabbits. 34-8 on the shots. We'll be back with period number 3. Don't go away. And we're back with period number 2.
That's
3. It says period 2 up there.
Well, for one time you actually read the scoreboard.
Yeah, I read the scoreboard. Okay, it is 3. I thought it was 3, yeah.
The second period, they did not get any shots,
That's right,
Randy.
that's right.
1-1 after the first, 3-1 after the second.
Will it say period 3 then at the end of this countdown here?
There we go. It should click over. There you go. It went to 3.
There it is. I see it now. Okay. Oh, it's been a
Old
long,
defenseman was confused.
It's been a long day. Yes, I was a defenseman. Yes. Now I have all the excuses out. I was talking to Chuck Bailey about Michael Franke, and if anybody knows Michael Franke, what to expect out of him. I said,
well, you just never know
what's it like with Michael in a command decision? And Chuck says, well, sometimes he gets really bad. You got to say, don't you have some stamp to go lick? I like that one. Michael Franke, there's only one like him. There's only one.
God bless his wife.
Bless her. Oh,
Here we go. Driving.
Komets with Doug was saying Hauser was wanting to have that one save on his credit. No icing. That's kind of surprising.
Well, the goaltender started coming out of the net. Here we go.
Here's Tinulin. Working it. LaRaza. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that part. I'm not. Too
It's
much
like
mess,
soccer.
Too much mess.
Kick it
yeah.
back to the goalie.
Oh, yeah. Too much messing around. Put the puck in the net, guys. Come on. Then that's what happens. There's Thompson. Boy, he's you know, he plays bigger than what he is, you know. I mean,
Very strong
he's
on
6'2", but he plays like he's 6'5". Plays really big. Oh, head low. Saw that one coming.
Good thing their guy bailed out.
Yeah. Kravchenko goes to pick up a stick, and the Greenville player trips on it. Oh, that gets it
Smart
outside
play,
the
just
zone.
get it out of the zone.
Yeah. Comets pick it off. Binkley inside the oh, put some pressure on him. And there's Waugh. I don't know where he was going with that one. And Binkley comes back. Pick it up. He gets beat. I think they'll probably count that one as a shot on goal, and they do.
Well, so many players are, especially the goaltenders, are so concerned about, you know, their shots against average. I guess I'm still a little too much old school that the only records that really matter is if you're winning the game or losing the game.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you there totally. Totally. But as you said, though, before that so many contracts are based on their bonuses and things that they achieve. Here we go, 2-on-1 if we get it going. Oh, well, that was a great move by Greenville. And again, another nice shot on the net.
Just got it in a little too tight.
Oh, Hauser's going to have to work this one. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Little altercation started at the end of the second period, and looked like nothing's meant by it. Everybody's pretty much just playing the game up and down.
Well, I think it only happened just because it was right at the Greenville's bench, and their guy thought, well, I can give him a shot, nothing's going to happen. I don't think he really expected after he hit our guy to punch him back in the head.
Yeah, Derek Sutliff, I think it was with Sadowski might have been, but Sean is one unique. You don't usually see guys that are the big scorers that play as physical as Sean plays.
Well, and when he's getting that physical aspect and kind of playing on the edge, he plays even better offensively.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Good effort there by Cheek to pursue the play in the game inside the zone. McDonald getting it dropped off. Here's LaRaz out to the point on the near side. Wow, luckily it stayed on side there for a moment.
Well, Shea let it go right through his feet instead of trying to play it and deflect it.
Here's Shea, wants to take the shot.
Good puck control. Trying to do a little too much with it.
Oh, nice play by LaRaza. How about that? Whoa, was that impressive? LaRaza threw the body down, then Shea come around and hit it with a stick as he's sprawled all over the ice. Goes to the far side. Gosh.
That's Zilowski?
Yeah. Yep.
He's looking like, I want a better pass than that.
Yeah, gives it right back. Ah, come on, make it a nice one. Here's Lowney, brings it back. On the near side, here's Sadowski. Ah, that was almost a no-look pass there as Binkley goes back to help out Hauser.
Good puck movement. Again, pass right into the skates.
Picking it up is McKay. McKay backhands it across the goal crease. Waugh. Waugh checks with McKay, taking the body. Well,
We'll
that's
take
all
the
right.
icing.
That's it. Get it out of there. Regroup. Come back down and regroup.
Well, and the bad thing in this going into this third period after dominating the second period where they don't even get a shot, you know that we're so much better than them in every aspect of the game. Mentally, you're not as sharp because you know that however you play, you can still dominate them. We just kind of got to get back to the basics, play our game, take care of business.
Finish the play instead of trying to make it a real fancy play.
Well, and the
this
puck's
and that.
bouncing around, and this is where a player like Jamie Shasma is so valuable to the team. Keep him focused, keep him on track for things.
He backhanded out of the zone. They'll go for a change now as two Comet players, three Comet players, do a little force of the offensive zone. And they pick it up.
And they got a lucky bounce there, but
Hauser cutting out of that angle. Still out there at the top of the crease. Slowing it down.
so they've got 3 shots so far this period. And, we just have to keep playing our game. I mean, we keep talking about it. A lot of times when we're picking apart different things, we're splitting hairs on what they're doing wrong or right, that they're still playing very well.
Greenville just throws it back in.
Greenville's hoping for a delay of game, but puck went off the glass. And again, Greenville's, as crazy as this sounds, for a lot of their players, they're just happy that it's only a 3-1 game right now with the firepower that we have. And, someone made a comment up in the press box, well, Greenville with their roster is a lot of Southern Professional Hockey League players, that they're just not at the caliber of players that we have here in Fort Wayne.
You have a few. I've seen 3, maybe 4. You might be right there. Some college levels. Hauser slows it down, comes behind. 14-11 to go in the period. Cortese off to the left side. Oh, again, guys. It's that lateral move at the blue line.
Yeah, that one extra move would just get it across the blue line
and make that move. There wasn't really anybody on him. Well, I don't think. 14:01. Oh, hello there.
Oh, were you talking to me, Randy?
Yes, I was trying.
I don't think so.
Trying to get your attention. Yeah. Oh, just out of the reach. It's going to be an icing, I believe, as Binkley goes back after it. Makes an effort anyway.
Well, and you can just feel that there's no real rhythm to this game and no excitement in the building. Early when we scored a couple goals, the fans were in it, but we're dominating so much that it's getting a little on the boring side for some of the fans because there's not a whole lot happening.
There he freed it up, out to the point. Binkley, far side.
Good puck movement.
Nice poke check, and they stopped it. Oh, nice move by Binkley. Hard off the, couldn't control it. Not sure why Lowney just went ahead and did that. I guess he gave him some time for a change. Yeah, Otto, you're right. Ah! Oh, he kept it on, had it on his body there for a moment.
But I'd rather them take their time instead of just throwing the puck blind.
Our cameraman, Otto Uche, says a little harder to follow when they're playing.
That
like
one hurt.
That Wab kind of picked that one off.
Off a stick up.
Not really wanted to.
And by that, you know, this is almost like the flow. Nobody's hitting each other because Greenville does not want to get hit. You know, and I can guarantee you, their coach Gratz is pulling his hair out because he's got some talent here, but their guys just won't pay the price and work. It's a 3-1 game. They get one goal, they could be back in it, but they're not willing to pay that price to go to the what's always called the greasy areas in the corners in front of the net.
Well, as you did out Western League in juniors and stuff, Doug, I'm sure you played a lot of Friday, Saturday night games.
A lot. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What happens on a situation like this? I mean, what do you want to do? Don't you want to establish yourself in that first game? I mean, obviously we have a more talented team, but still, don't you just think they'd want to come out a little bit harder? Way offside.
Well, you would, you know, and especially first period they're 1-1, 13-8 in shots. Second period, even though we're outplaying them badly, it's a 3-1 game. You know, and so with it being a 3-1 game, you're one goal from right back in the game, but Greenville players it's just like they're content, hey, don't hit me, I won't hit you, and we'll get this game over with. But
well, they're playing tomorrow here, and then they're in Toledo, and then they're in Florida for a game and game. And then
we're getting a hooking penalty.
They played Orlando in a game and a game, so it's they played quite a few, 2 games in 2 nights. You know, that's tough.
Cuts down on their travel costs because you're in one place for 2 games.
Yeah.
Well, short-handed. Let's kill this penalty off and take care of the defensive end first and see if we get an offensive chance.
Well, we're doing well on that. We have a penalty kill to 85%. Their power play is a 19%. As they try to get it out to the point, far side. Cheek is doing a good job of taking the man. Comets trying to keep him on the outside. Whoa, a little close there for comfort.
There he goes.
And it's Cheek.
Going for a change, get some fresh legs out there.
Swamp Rabbits on the power play. Back out to the point. No one is there till the last second. They're in deep. Lowney off the boards all the way down
Good
the
job
other
getting
end.
it down, shooting it hard.
Minute to go in the penalty. Greenville not wanting to get too many men on the ice. Getting popped by Finkley on the far side. Nice chip shot out of the zone. They pick it off. Getting it is Flanagan.
Good job.
Loses it.
Binkley stood his guy up, didn't put the puck between his legs, but
Comets 3, Greenville 1. 22 seconds left in the penalty. Leonard just backhands it off, and he throws it out. Boy, there was a
Sadlowski
Big opportunity,
or
huh?
Shea was trying to throw it off the far boards. Now we'll just play a little keep away.
That'll do it for the penalty kill. Ouch. La Raza caught that up in the choppers, looked like. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, right in front. Nice job there by Sadlowski. Far side. Comes around the boards. Can we keep it in? Yes. Cortez. Oh, Cortez comes back on this side. And it's Sadlowski picking it up. Throws it back to Hauser.
This is the most I've seen someone use a goaltender.
Yeah. Oh. And how, oh, Sadlowski did that on purpose, Doug, because he knew he had a jump on the defenseman. And they're complaining about it. I don't blame them at all.
Well, I think the linesman was anticipating that puck was going to bounce and slide. It was kind of like a 9-iron. It just kind of came back.
Dropped right there, didn't it? .846 remaining. Face off left of Hauser. Out to the point. All the way down, no icing. Comets are going, big change there. Back to pick it up. Shea, nice move.
Get the feet moving.
Oh, well, that was pretty good. I thought one of them was going to get it. Kravchenko. Just getting out of the zone. Hauser going to stop it, which is okay, I guess.
TV timeout, 8 minutes left.
Well, again, we'll be back here tomorrow night. Next weekend, Comets will not be at home. Next home game after tomorrow night is March 10th against the Cincinnati Cyclones. Saturday, the 11th, be the Kalamazoo Wings. Always a pretty good matchup with those guys in town. Both teams, actually. Comets up. Well, this year had pretty good luck with both teams. Yeah, we've got games showing up in Kalamazoo.
Well, and Kalamazoo's one of the teams that we got to kind of solve. They've had our number. Some of the problems we got in the games against them, they got a small rink. We don't have a whole lot of room to skate. But we end up taking a lot of bad penalties in the past against them.
Well, speaking of bad penalties, this referee's pretty much gone unnoticed, Doug. I mean, he's not really had a lot to call, I don't think, has he?
Greenville has been pretty quiet. You know, there's some penalties he could have called either way. But he let him play. And now it's at the point where we're dominating the play so much, it's going to have to be
pretty flagrant to call something. There's Tinuland getting it outside the zone anyway. Nice job, heads up here as Tinuland picks it in the zone. Ah.
Good try though.
Yep. Here's Lowney back, brings it back, all the way defensive. Just out of the reach. See, that, I don't understand why that is not called.
Well, the guy went to attempt it and then he just stopped skating.
Yeah.
So
to me, that should have been waved off. But that is just me. 7:34 to go in the period. Thompson loses it. There he
Nice
gets
play.
it back. Oh, nice shot.
Going 5-hole.
Yes, he was.
I liked how he just moved his angle of his shot just a little bit.
He got just a little bit of a fake there, didn't he? Here's Desjardins on the near side. Here's Cortes. Just wants to get it in there. Out to the point. Wrist shot. Can't keep it in. Brings it over here this side to Cortes. Oh boy, saw that one coming.
Good job just throwing it over to the far side.
Thomas making a change at the same time. Nice come right off the boards. And they squeeze it in. Here's Y after it. Oh, right there in the door. Ah!
Oh, off the
Another save off the, looked like it might have been on the end of the stick. Inside the zone, here's Wah with it. Ah, no interference. Shea right down the middle. Oh, Batista got off the,
puck started rolling on him.
yeah. Here's Shea. Shea trying to scare the guy, I think, on that one. Nice job by Leonard. No hold, no hold. As Leonard rides it into the boards. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that was Leonard. It was, well, it must have been Wah. Rolled into the boards on that one. 5:25 to go in the period. Comets up by 2. Here's Lown, he just dumps it in. Picking it up is Papavicis. Whatever. Papa.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. I was trying to work at it too, but actually the guy's from Ontario, I believe. North York, Southside Toronto.
Probably Greek.
Yeah, definitely Greek. Goes wide. Sadlowski, nice poke. Here's Laza trying to go after it. Good effort, though. I like that. And they pick it up. And it's difficult, Doug, when you don't get that much work that come up with some big saves like that.
Well, and Hauser wants some shots, you know, to stay sharp. You know, I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow night's game if we didn't see Bartas. Give him a little work for the weekend.
Yeah, you got some people walking out already, still with a little under 5 minutes to go in the period. Oh. Onside, Cheek. Ah, and kept it in. Thompson did a good job of keeping it in. Right down the middle. Oh boy. Gee, he has some mercy on that guy or what?
Well, under the new rules, you just can't
Yeah.
head
you're
hunt.
right. All the way around the far side, picking it up. McKay just gooses it out to defense. And Desjardins right on the stick. Here we go. Cheek. Oh, what a...
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Boy, was that a great play by Cheek. Oh,
So
man.
strong on that puck.
Oh.
The only thing better is if he would have been able to finish it off and
Yeah.
score. But it gave the fans something to cheer about. Strong play.
Cheek replay. We put that down for Otto to pick that one off. Boy, he kept his stick down there on the ice, and
He won the battle for the puck.
He sure did. Face off the left of Ty Rimmer. Not sure what the issue is.
Maybe he wants to go to running time.
Basaraba talking to the referee. Here's Wah. Around the near side. Here's Shea going to take it. And they're onside. Oh, got tipped right across the goal crease. And Wah went down hard there. Oh, it just goes
nice
wide.
Deflection.
Here's Wah trying to give himself some room as Greenville brings it out. They just dump it in. Well, Comets are working hard, though. They want to get one more anyway, with 2:35 to go in the period. Oh, he picked it out of the air, Sidlowski. Oh, didn't he, Doug? I think he picked it out of the air.
Just couldn't get it under control, but goaltender had no idea where the puck was. He was hoping it was underneath them, but
wow. 2:22 to go in the period. Well, fans, it's not been a real exciting game tonight, but the Comet goals have been pretty impressive.
well, I've been impressed with the coaching plan that Gratz had with his team because he's very overmatched skill-wise. It's a 3-1 game. Yeah, it's 41-13 in shots, but I think that he's done a nice job coaching the best that he could with what he's got.
Yeah. Hauser trying to poke it over into the corner with 2:05 to go. Nice chip shot out of the zone. As a couple of the Comets are going to get off.
They're pulling their goalie.
Yeah, good effort there. Comets see if they can't get an open netter here, if at all possible.
Well, and I like Brian's mindset. It's a 3-1 game.
We got to lose. Yeah. Make it 3-2 if you
know,
can.
What's the difference between 3-1 or 4-1? You know, I mean, at least
Really?
he's showing that he's trying to win a game. You know, that they're just not mailing it in, which I think is very classy and professional on his part, that he's doing everything he can to get back in this game.
It's 41-14 on the shot clock. Wow.
You know, this period, I think we got, what, about 9 shots? Didn't we have like 31 shots?
Yeah.
You know,
34. Yeah, 34 shots.
Okay, so it's seven shots to 6. You know, Greenville's been doing pretty decent on face-off, so he's trying to draw it up that, hey, we might be able to sneak one in here and see if we can make it interesting for the last part of the game. But, you know, I like the fact that even though they've been badly outplayed, he's still coaching right to the end of the game. That's what you want.
Absolutely. See the top of Brian's head down there.
He's got less hair than Gary does.
Yeah.
They both had a pretty full heads of hair in high school.
Yeah. Hauser getting ready for this face-off. And unfortunately for Greenville, they lost the stick.
Yeah, it kind of got chopped in half.
Oh, here we go, right down the middle. Ah, he's trying to hit Desjardins.
Well, their guy came off from getting a new stick. Good job just chipping it out.
1:28 to go. Picking it up is Papavis. Papavis behind the net. Wasting some, And it gets deflected on the far side. No icing.
Hauser was
Oh,
going for an empty net.
Hauser wanted that. Come on, boys, let's get it out of there. There we go. And it's Cheek. Ah, that's still going to be offside. And picking it up is McKay. Yeah, boys, hang on, boys. We still got them again tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's put another line out there, give them a shot at the empty net. Because I can guarantee if Sadlowski gets the puck on the stick, he's not going to miss the net.
Oh, yeah. And that's the time you got to go ahead and go for all the gusto on that one. I'd like to see him get another one.
I don't think he's out there.
I don't think so either. And they can't keep it in. Waz after it.
Putting the pressure on him.
Under 30 seconds to go. And is it going in? Yeah.
Boom.
And it's Binkley.
Binkley was leaving no doubt that he was going to be shooting the puck once he got it.
There was no doubt he was going down the middle. Got some elevation on it, and it went right down the middle. 4-1 Comets. Seconds to go. Gonna hang on to that one. Another big win for the K's, Doug.
They keep on winning. They're beating the teams that they're supposed to beat. Hauser picked up an assist on the last goal. You know, Greenville, I thought, had a very good game plan. You know, they just didn't have the talent to compete with us. You know, even though it was a 4-1 game, the play was a lot more lopsided than what the score indicated.
What do we take away from this game tonight for tomorrow night's game? I mean, they're all going to have a practice tomorrow, and you know, not an exciting game. There's a lot of movement of the puck. But they got to be more. I mean, they've got to work. Still not let down from a game like this. It was so easy for them.
Exactly. Tomorrow, the big adjustment I think they need to do, especially in the first period, is to come out mentally sharp, completely forget this game and how we dominated them. And the change in this game was once we started moving the puck deep and using our speed and strength, we controlled the game in the second and third period. First period, where we got in trouble, we were turning the puck over at the blue line, trying to get too fancy with the rink-wide passes. Greenville was very well coached. Their game plan to take away our speed and everything was there. Again, it just came down to we had too many weapons for them, and they couldn't compete with the weapons that we had. So I thought very well coached by both teams, but the better team just won.
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate Brian Gratz, the effort he put into it. Like I say, it's a well-coached team that just doesn't have the numbers for him right now.
Well, they don't. And for a coach, that can be real frustrating because it doesn't matter how good of a game plan you have. If you don't have the players to execute it, and I think he does have the talent that they could execute a lot better, but he's got a few guys that will not pay that price of taking the hit to get that shot. And that's been kind of the key. You know, if he had 2 or 3 players that would play like our players do, to give up their body in a sense to get the play to the open guy, get that shot, take a hit to get a shot, I think this could have been a lot closer game than what it was.
I think Brian and Gary will talk tomorrow?
After the game.
I wouldn't doubt it. Big win tonight for the Comets, 4-1 over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, 42-15 on the shots, and that's pretty much says everything about the game.
It does. It says everything on the game that, we had some key guys out, guys that came in, played solid.
And you think about Shasma, Doug. I mean, not to jump in there on you, but what he brings to the team every time he is playing. I mean, just to think how much more the team has been the history of the team when he's not playing, just seems to not have the intensity what he could have brought to the team tonight sitting up here.
Well, and I think we've seen that in the first period when we were struggling, when Greenville was playing very well, putting pressure on us.
Stopping us up the middle.
That he's that type of player that is as, and I know people get probably tired of hearing us say it, regardless what his stats are, he's so valuable to this team in the locker room, on the bench, and on the ice, on his leadership and the little things that he does, mentoring the younger players, that when they see him working, because, hey, let's face it, he's the old guy on the team. He's a grandpa of the team. He's been playing longer than some of these young guys that have come up. And that's the key. That's the intangible that you can't get. As Mike Clark said when I first started playing, you can't buy that at Scott's, that experience. And he brings so much to this team, and whether he's in the lineup tomorrow night or not, we can win without him. And it might not be a bad idea to rest some of these guys and get them ready for our road trip for the next 2 weeks.
That's true. That's true. A big game tonight. We'll be back here again tomorrow night. Same team, same time, same bat channel, whatever. But big win tonight, 4-1 Comets, and we'll see what we'll do tomorrow night. We'll be back with another Common Hockey Game of the Week.